Hello and welcome to the final stage of the GT Sport mission challenges, stage 8, and I'm pretty sure that my microphone is working this time. Alright, so stage 8, we're doing the final 8 missions, and we are starting with the first one, which is the Supercar Festival 3 laps in an Aston Martin Vulcan. Okay, first mission of the final stage, 3 laps around the Nürburgring GP circuit in an Aston Martin Vulcan. We're trying to get to first place in 3 laps against various supercars, and we ourselves are in a supercar. Well, I guess it's more of a track car than a supercar, but anyway, 3 laps. We're in 6th place already, and doesn't seem like it's going to be too challenging. We are, after all, in a really powerful car on racing tires. And just as I was going to say that it's not too challenging, I went off track. But anyway, just have to try to avoid doing too many stupid mistakes like that one. And again, what's going on? Either I'm doing something wrong or this car doesn't like me. Let's try braking again. Second place already. Alright, only the LaFerrari up in front is the only car left. Really fast in a straight line, but we're gonna get it on the next few corners. And there it is, first place. So, not much left. It's only complete the last lap and a half. If I can keep the car on the track, that is. Okay, we're in the main straight and only one lap left. Should be fine as long as I can keep the car on the track. Alright, here comes the hairpin. Maybe I will not mess it up this time. Not perfect, but at least I kept it on the track this time. This car, as you have seen, its brakes are not as good as you would imagine. Have to brake really early, and it takes some time getting used to it. And that's it. The first place and the gold medal on the mission number 1 of the final stage. I recommend doing a few practice laps before trying to do this, because, as I said before, this car doesn't brake as good as you would expect, and it's a bit difficult to judge the braking distances. So yeah, do a few practice laps and you'll be fine. Next is mission number 2, Suzuka Circuit Group 3 race, 2 laps in a Group 3 race car from the garage. Alright, so mission number 2, a 2-lap race with Group 3 cars around Suzuka Circuit. Shouldn't be too bad. Group 3 GT3 cars being a bit easier to drive than the Aston Martin from last mission. And also in Suzuka, one circuit that I know very well. We're in 9th position already, and we are now in 8th. See a bunch of cars up ahead. Oh, now they're braking, and that wasn't enough to overtake it. But should get this Audi under the acceleration right now. And there we go. Brake and overtake the Lancer. Maybe we'll get those two before the next braking zone, maybe. Alright, let's see. There's 1, there's 2, and brake. 4th place before the end of the first lap. And starting the final lap in 4th position. Alright, now we're in 3rd. You can see 2nd and 1st up ahead. Now we're in 2nd. And now we're in 1st place by the hairpin. Almost lost control there. I don't know what happened. But anyway, we're in 1st place now. And the race is pretty much over at this point. Just have to keep the car on the track and drive normally and carefully. Back into the main straight, and it's over. Not too difficult. Group 3 cars are relatively easy to drive. Just as long as you're not making too many mistakes, you should be fine. Alright, next is the mission number 3. The Dream of Emerson. Fittipaldi BGT 3 laps. In the Fittipaldi EF7 BGT. Okay, so for mission 3 we have another 3-lap race, this time in a Tokyo Expressway and in a Fittipaldi Vision Gran Turismo against other Fittipaldi cars. Now, I don't think I've ever driven this car before, so I don't know what to expect. But so far it feels similar to a Group 3 car. Now what's different is that this black car wasn't letting me through, but we're past it now, so that should make our life a bit easier. Okay, disregard my earlier comment about this being similar to a Group 3 car. That top speed that you saw back there was a lot higher than any Group 3 car. But still, it's still easier to drive than the Aston Martin Vulcan. I've been speaking so much about the car that I didn't realize that we were in 2nd place already. And I wasn't expecting that. I thought it would be a bit more challenging, this one. And of course, as I say that, there's a car blocking our way and not letting me through. It always happens. As soon as you say something, the opposite happens. In the final sector of the second lap, and I hit the wall, but nothing too bad, so I should be able to catch up. And starting the third lap, and maybe I'll get it. Nope. Oh, never mind. I did get him. Alright. First place now. Just to... all that's left is to finish the lap. And finish it I will. That was a hard hit. Oh, damn. But at least the other guys are still behind. Anyway, this should be over now. Yep, there's the finish. Alright. So overall this was kind of easy, getting from last to second place. But getting past that second place was a bit more challenging. That car just stood in the middle of the road without letting me through. And also a fast car like this on a tight track like this, not the easiest combination. So yeah, that final lap when I was in first place was a bit tricky. As you saw, crashed into the wall a few times, but nothing too major, so I still managed to win. So after that intense race in Fittipaldi BGTs, we are now on number 4, Fisherman's Ranch Timed Rally, in a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo Gr.B rally car. Okay, so timed rally. If you forgot, we have to complete a lap within the time limit, which is at the top of the screen in the middle, which is not looking very good. But anyway, every time we cross these checkpoints we get some extra time, as you just saw. So you still have to be quick if you want the extra time. And we are also in a difficult dirt track. The other cars are not a problem, just have to avoid them. They won't, they are much slower than you and will not challenge your positions. They're more obstacles more than anything. Like this guy just blocking the inside of the corner. A bit too wide over there, wasn't the best. Well, I don't think we're doing too bad. There should be a checkpoint close, I think. I hope. Up there it is, up ahead. Alright, 65 seconds till the finish. Have to get past this car. Thank you. Another checkpoint up ahead, and lots of air. 70 seconds, we should be okay for the finish. Another jump. The finish line should be very, very close. Oh, there it was. Didn't realize. Nice trophy in the corner. And the gold time was 10 seconds left on the clock, and we did it with 20 seconds. So very good, if I say so myself. Okay, for mission number 5 we have a Tokyo Expressway high-speed battle, 10 laps in cars from the player's garage that can be between N600 and N1000. Okay, so 10 laps in the Tokyo Expressway. We could choose between 600 and N1000 category, but to make it a bit interesting, I decided to go with an N600 class car, more specifically a Lamborghini Huracán. We'll see how well we do. And also we could choose between sports, hard, mediums or soft tires. And once again, to make it a bit more challenging and interesting, I went with the weakest tire, the sports hard. Well, we have 10 laps, which should be more than enough time to catch first place if we do everything right. But we'll see how it goes. Looking at the minimap, everyone seems to be really close to everyone else, just ahead of me. So shouldn't be too bad. And everyone was so packed together that we just went straight into 4th place in a single braking zone. And on the first lap nonetheless. Doesn't seem like the other guys are too far up ahead. Oh, there they are. I guess choosing an M600 car was the best choice. Had I chosen everything faster than this, it would have been too easy. I mean, so far the fastest car that I saw was that Aston Martin that we overtook in the main straight. But anyway, only this McLaren and the Ferrari in front left. And we should be in first place before the end of this lap. Well, like I said, first place before the end of the lap. There doesn't look like there's going to be any challenge, any car that is too fast for us. I could just take it easy for the rest of the race. Whoa, please refuel. Why? What? Didn't know there was a fuel meter. My fuel was being used in this race. I guess I'll go into the pits. And just to make it quicker, I guess I'll go into medium tires. So our fuel is actually being consumed this race. That makes it interesting. Alright, back into 8th place. I was not expecting the fuel to be consumed and needing to go into the pits. And of course I go into the wall because I wasn't paying attention to the braking zone. Okay. That wasn't too bad. I still have a chance, I guess. I didn't lose much time, I mean. Now the field is more spread apart than on the first lap, so it's gonna take a little longer to get back into first place. But I guess we can still catch them before the race is over. I may need to go back into the pits at some point, and that is going to make it more interesting if it puts me back in 10th place. It looks like the first 3 are also going into the pits. That's going to make things a bit easier for us. And looks like everyone in front of me went into the pits. Alright, back in 2nd. Without having to do much work. Just need to not crash into this guy and back in 1st. Okay. That was interesting. Of course I crash again. Need to pay more attention and not look at the other cars. Even with all those crashes, I'm still getting purple sectors. Guess that's the difference between hard and medium tires. Another purple sector, alright. I'll take it. and the best lap. Alright. I'll try to be more careful on this first corner and not crash, and maybe I should start braking around now. Yeah, that's much better. Carrying good speed and not crashing. Well, not crashing too hard, at least. Looks like I'm about to catch some back markers. I shouldn't lose much time as long as I overtake them on the straight. Lap 7, about to start 8 with about half of the tank left. I think I should be able to finish the race without going back into the pits. Well, let's hope it's the case. Okay, let's see, a Jaguar. Looks like a Dodge Charger, is it? Looks like it. Yeah, I think it is. Well, now he's behind us. And those should be the only two cars we see in for a while. Looks like a Mercedes AMG right in front. Shouldn't be a problem as we are on the main straight. Ah, there it goes. Ah, there's the fuel sign. Alright, soft tires this time. I want this to get over with. I guess that's enough fuel. Back in third place. This should still be winnable. We are on a mission to catch second and first and overtake them in less than 2 laps. Under 8 seconds ahead, so this should be interesting. Plus we are on soft tires, so we should be able to have higher cornering speeds. And the tires seem to degrade really slowly, so they shouldn't be a problem at all. Alright, 4 seconds ahead. Should be able to see them on the main straight. Back on the main straight, and I see them. I see the prey up ahead. I see the McLaren, but the Aston Martin shouldn't be that far away. Alright, there's the McLaren. Well, let me catch you. Come back here. Alright, there's second place. The Aston Martin is right, taking the next corner. Guess I should be behind him by the beginning of the straight. Now that Aston Martin is a 177, which means it's going to be faster than me on a straight line. So this is going to be interesting. Alright, let's see. Oh, let me catch it, let me catch it. Oh, I don't think we're gonna get it. No! Ah, so close. Alright, I think I'm going to stay on the same car, but instead of starting on the hard tires, I'm going to start on the soft tires, on the fastest tires, and also try not to crash into the walls as much. Maybe that's what happened there, and maybe that's why I lost. Alright, let's retry. Alright, back in the race. Like I said, same car, same Lamborghini, only with soft tires. And let's see how it goes. And just like last time, overtaking almost everyone was easy. Only a McLaren up front seems to be faster than me on the straights for some reason. But should be able to catch it by the next few corners. And there it is, first place by the second lap, just as before. Now, because I am on the soft tires instead of the hards, maybe I'll be ahead of the field by the time of my fuel runs out and I have to stop in the pits. But we'll see. Okay, there's that pit stop indicator at the end of lap 4, same as last time. This time I'm 11 seconds ahead of the second place. So let's see where it puts us by the end of the pit stop. Last time it put us back in 8th place. This time, let's see. This time in 4th place. Not bad. Definitely better than on the previous try. And just like last time, everyone ahead went into the pits and I'm back in first position by lap 6. Looks like it's going to be easier to win this one. There's the fuel indicator. Again at the end of lap 8. I'm 18 seconds ahead, so I think we should stay in first place by the end of the pit stop. Yep, still in first place. I guess we just won this one. Just have to finish the race. Alright, we are at the end of the final lap, and I can honestly say that starting on softer tires was definitely the better choice. As instead of being in second place, we are now 5.5 seconds ahead of. So there's the gold medal for first place. Yeah, that difference was, instead of starting on hard tires, I started on softs. And that was enough to go from finishing second, right behind first place, to winning by over 5 seconds. And for the final 3 missions, I think I'm going to put each one on a separate video, as they are long endurance races. Starting with 6, the Blue Moon Bay Speedway 15 minutes endurance in Group 3 cars. That's going to be its separate video, as well as 7, the Interlagos Group 1 30-minute endurance in a Porsche 919 hybrid. And also, in its own separate video, a Group 3 Nürburgring final, which if I remember right, is going to be 4 laps of the Nordschleife, and that's going to be a long one. So yeah, you have 3 new videos to look forward to. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed this first part of the final stage of the GT Sport mission challenges. And I guess I will see you on the next one, whenever that is.